Hi, I'm Dawn and I love to explore near and far. I'm not a professional YouTuber, videographer, or editor. I'm just here to share my adventures with you. This summer, I am embarking on a 36-day road trip. Come and join me as I travel dawn to dusk. Good morning from day 11. If you watched my last video, this might look familiar. I just did a wrap up on everything that happened at Grand Teton and my phone, and we're moving on now. Hopefully, we're moving on tomorrow morning with my phone. So today is day 11. We are at Antelope Island State Park in Utah. What's out there is, if you can see a little bit of it, it is the Great Salt Lake near Salt Lake City. And we are camping right on the edge of it. I realized a few years ago that I came to Salt Lake City area, but I didn't see the Salt Lake. So it kind of became something on my list that I wanted to do. Already this morning, a little bit from last night, you saw when I came in and saw my sunset and did a little bit, just set up quick. And then I crawled in bed because it was a long day. But already this morning, I've gotten up, got dressed. Happy 4th of July. I did a little tour of the campground. And now I'm sitting here just relaxing, doing my catch-ups. And soon I'm going to go do the loop around, the driving loop. I am going to look for wildlife. I'm going to go to the visitor center. Maybe we'll even hike a trail. Depends how hot it gets. It's supposed to be in the mid 80s. And I'm a little tired today, guys. Everything from the past few days is catching up with me. I did stay in bed this morning, even though I was awake. Just needed to rest and relax and catch up a little bit. But in the heat of the afternoon, I'm going to go out and do the visitor center and things. And then we'll see. I'm going to ask another opinion at the visitor center about hiking up somewhere to see fireworks way off in the distance. Nothing close. See if that's a good idea or not. We're going to cook tonight. We're going to grill some hot dogs. And just kind of take today as a little bit of a relaxing day. Now, I mentioned in my last video that Grand Teton was a place I was supposed to do some editing and uploading. Well, this was another place I have service, and I think there might be Wi-Fi at the visitor center that I thought today would be kind of a relaxing day and I could go do that. But I don't have my phone. I might be able to take like an hour and work on... No, I can't because I'm not set up with... No, this phone isn't set up that I'm using, guys, right now. It's really just a really expensive camera. It's a phone that I was interested in, that I was trying out, that I don't think is for me. So it will be returned and I'm getting my phone fixed. There was a 30-day do you hate it policy with the phone. So at least I will have photos and videos from the last 2-3 days. And I was able to make some phone calls and send some text messages to people who were a little worried about me. So thank you for being worried about me if you're one of those people. So today we're going to relax. We're going to look for wildlife. We are going to drive around this island, see what it's all about, check out the visitor center. Knowing me, I'll probably buy something. I don't think I've been showing you the things that I buy. Oh, I have some postcards to fill out. So we're going to take it as a nice, relaxing 4th of July before we move on tomorrow. And hopefully we'll be moving on with my phone. Make it a little more festive for the 4th. These are the hiking shoes I was talking about. They're mostly dry now. Really dirty, but mostly dry. Now let's make lunch for our drive this afternoon. I haven't eaten as many peanut butter and jelly sandwiches as I thought I would so far on this trip, but we're just getting to the hot part now. So I was so excited that the Walmart I went to last night had this. It's a bread keeper, and my bread tends to get smashed in the car, so I'm very excited by this. I was looking for these. They didn't have it at the store I went to in Michigan before I left, and it had been on my list for a while. See? So simple, but just makes me so happy. I've also been driving a lot, and I hate to admit it because it's not good. I've been just eating a bunch of junk in the front seat of the car instead of actually stopping and making myself lunch, because like yesterday, there wasn't time to stop and make lunch. I had to get to where I needed to be to get my phone taken care of. So today we're making a sandwich. Looks like my jelly fell over in the cooler. But it didn't take on any water. That's awesome. I need to come up with a little solution for that. The things that just keep falling over in the water in the cooler. I think I have an extra container that I can put all those type of things in. I'll have to look for that after I make my sandwich. I did at the beginning have to throw away my ranch dressing because somehow, and I have no clue how that happened, I fell over and water got inside, and then there was ranch in the water and just too much. All right, so let's see if I can figure out something to do with my cooler now. Now that we have lunch for the day. If you were with me on one of my videos at the beginning when I talked about things I ordered, I did not make my own milk yet. When that is gone, we will be making milk out of the powdered milk. There's not a ton in here right now. Tonight I'm going to make hot dogs that I've had since the beginning. I bought some stew meat to maybe grill up with mashed potatoes and a vegetable. But we're going to be in Great Basin for 2 nights, and then we're going to be in a cottage in southern Utah. So I think I'm going to cook some things at the cottage that I can't cook on the road. So I decided to wait for that. This is tonight. Remnants of 2 different bags. Man, that water is cold. So I think this is going to help keep it all together. Got myself a little special 4th of July dessert. Some new neighbors pulling in. Alright, like I said, there's not much in here, so this would be good to put in there too. I'm just going to put my dessert up here in my little tray since I'm going to be eating it tonight. Alright. Voila, my solution to everything falling in the water. So even though I say the bugs are really bad, which they are, I took my bug spray and I sprayed down both my chairs, my table. It has helped a lot. I'm able to sit here right now. Now later with the mosquitoes, I'm not so sure, but it is what it is. It's summer. I'm outside. There's bugs, but they did say that like the no-see-ums, the little gnats, those, I guess their eggs hatched. So in the summer, that's a really bad time for them. But I just wanted to make sure you had that information with you. All right, we're heading up to the visitor center. In the summer, the visitor center is open 9 to 5. Beautiful views even just from the visitor center. Down there's the road we came in on. Sorry, how do you get a fly off me? Another peek at the road we came in on, and that's where you can actually see that this is an island. I was thinking about that last night. From this view I can tell the exception of that road. This is an island. They have exhibits about the wildlife here on the island, and information about the Great Salt Lake and the lovely bugs we've been seeing since we got here last night. But then it also shows you why they're important and the food chains that go along with it. I know this was a question at the One Ranger talk when I was in Grand Teton. One of the kids asked why we need mosquitoes. Talk a little bit about the human history of Antelope Island. And it looks like there's a little movie in here I might go check out. This is so cool. I love that. Woo! All right, had a nice little chat in the visitor center, and I am ready to drive around this island and look for a little bit of wildlife and maybe scope out a spot to see if maybe I can see some fireworks from a very far distance tonight. In my next video, we will take a ride around the island and check out the amazing wildlife and the beautiful sights. And thanks for coming along as I travel dawn to dusk.